Yeah, I took some time off um, during the holidays. I had a lot of things going on with my family and myself. So I'm back. I'm not going to go into details. I'm back. Anyway, you've tuned in to the Brave Stars podcast, and I am your host, Janice LaStar Simmons. I'm a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate against domestic violence. Now, I want to talk to you about breaking chains. And later on, I may talk to you a bit about domestic violence and breaking that chain in your family if it's something that you're going through. Well, first, let me leave you with the phone number for the National Hotline for Domestic Violence. It's 1-800-799-SAFE. SAFE. That's 1-800-799-SAFE. But anyway, this is the Brave Stars podcast, and we're here to talk about health, trying to be your healthiest self, living your best life now, not later, because we only have now. Later is never promised to us. And I want to share something with you. During the holidays, I didn't stick to what I normally stick to. So I wasn't healthy during the holidays at all. And it really hit me past the New Year. Migraines, pressure really high, and it wasn't a good look for me or anybody, trying to live their best life. It wasn't a good look. So I'm starting anew. This is a new week, and I'm starting anew, following everything I'm supposed to follow, drinking all of my water. Drinking your water, you want to drink half of your body weight in fluid ounces of water on the regular basis. That means daily, okay? So if you weigh 100 pounds, this is an example, if you weigh 100 pounds, you will be drinking 50 fluid ounces of water on the daily basis. Now, what you do is you start as earliest in your day as you can with drinking this water. If you want to have all your water bottles gathered in front of you because that's easier, hey, do how you have to do it so that you can get this done for yourself. And 2 hours prior to your bedtime, no more water. Because if you do go into your bedtime like it's before bed and you're still drinking 16 fluid ounce bottle of water or whatever size you prefer, but you're drinking that, you will be getting up through the night to release that water. So my advice to you, 2 hours before bedtime, no more water. So try and count out your time that you have from rise to rest. Just drink all the water, half of your body weight in fluid ounces of water for the day, okay? Now, I'm getting back on track myself. This is my journey, and this is what I'm going through, and this is my journey of truth, because I'm sharing with you that, yeah, your girl fell off. She was eating. And once you start, it's not as easy to get right back on to not eating meat and not doing this, and I don't eat that, I don't eat that. And you're like, sure, I'll have some, just a little bit. Any more of that, Anyway, I'm back, starting anew, okay? And I was just figuring I'd share that with you so no one is beating themselves up and feeling as though they failed, because you don't fail. It's not considered failing unless you just give up and don't try and get back on track. Now, as I said, it's a journey. So you're going to go uphill, you're going to go downhill. You want to go uphill and you want to try and keep, escalating upward until you can get to that plateau where you're going straight, But sometimes we're going uphill and then we're back down in the valley and then we're going back up the mountain, Just stick with it. Stay afloat. Keep your health as number one. Let's start with an affirmation of meditation for the day. How about that? Okay. All of this was in my head today, and I felt it's time to start back. And it's Monday, so when better than Motivational Monday? It's Motivational Monday. Oh my gosh, how are you? I hope you guys are good. And I hope most of you stayed on track. If you didn't, welcome to the club. Nobody's beating up or bashing anybody. But let's start anew. How about that? Okay. So, affirmation of meditation for today. I take myself serious. I take my health serious. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I take my health serious. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. Say it. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. Believe it. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. Be it. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. One more time. I take my health seriously. It is my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. Okay? I want you to say this throughout today and throughout your week, multiple times per day as needed, because you want to take your health seriously. And it's your divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I got to admit, I was not feeling healthy. I was eating things I shouldn't eat until I got the worst headache, and it's time to get back on track. I don't have that headache now because last week I started getting myself back on track. That means shopping again, getting my shopping list in order, because you have to have those healthy foods at your fingertips in order to eat healthily, We start buying little snacks because of the holidays. The holidays, I love them, but they don't really love me because, oh my gosh. But anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. This makes the second season that we are doing the Brave Stars podcast. So for everyone who has tuned in today, welcome back. I love you guys. I love you. I miss you, and I care. So that's why I'm here again, and I'm talking to you about eating healthy, drinking that water, getting that water in. You want to drink half of your body weight in fluid ounces of water. And you want to read the ingredients in foods, honey. If you're eating anything that comes in a box or in a package read the ingredients. Make sure that it's low in sodium. And get back to nature, honey. God made us everything on this planet that we can eat to maintain this body and keep it nourished and healthy. Man wants to improve on what God made by making all of these extra things that we enjoy eating, but it's time to get back to the basics. You need to be eating vegetables that grown, fruits that have grown, meats. If you're going to eat meat, you're a meat eater, eat those meats that are farm raised. Okay? You want to eat as organic as possible. Your fruits and vegetables should be organic. Yes, it does cost a bit more, but it's healthier. No one injected it with anything, that if you want it more organic than that, then you're going to have to grow it in your own backyard. I'm telling you, I'm considering that, but I want to move. I'm moving. So once I get out there to where I'm going, I ain't going to give no details. My yard will have my vegetables. If I want green peppers, if I want spinach, whatever I want that I can grow in my atmosphere, the weather that I'm living in, that's what we're going to grow. We're going to do what we got to do. But anyway, welcome back. It is Motivational Monday. How are you? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everyone missed me because I missed y'all. But anyway, okay, you want to eat vegetables, as I was saying. Your vegetables are, you want green vegetables, green leafy vegetables, or just green vegetables. Green would include string beans, peas, broccoli, leafy vegetables, Brussels sprouts, lettuce, romaine lettuce, whatever kind of lettuce you want, spinach, raw, however you want to make it, collard greens, kale greens, turnip greens, any kind of leafy vegetable that you can think about. Those are high in iron, high in potassium, and very, very good for you. Very nourishing. And also you want to have fruits that aren't too, high in sugars. Fruit like strawberries, any kind of berries. Berries are very good for you. They're antioxidants. They have a lot of health benefits for you. I'm just getting you started today. I will have a list of exactly what these things do on the next week's podcast, even though I'm not going to be doing it every week. I'm going to be doing it every 2 weeks. I'll be logging in for Motivational Monday. Okay? So keep a watch out and you will be seeing me then. Also, you want to eat... You got to have your protein, okay? You have to have protein, vegetables, and a little bit of starch. I know people say, oh, no carbs. You can have a sweet potato. You can have a white potato. Those are grown carbs, okay? You don't have to do them every day, but you do need to get some of that in to burn energy. And a lot of people want to lose weight. Automatically, if you drink all the water you are required to drink for the day, you are not going to want to eat as much solid foods, and therefore you will lose weight over a time span. If you measure it out by the month, you'll see that by the month you've lost X amount, even by the week. And the water, oh my God, it does such a good job with your skin. You can also add in some other health benefits, like I told you I go back natural. Sea moss. My brother had mentioned to me sea moss and gave me some and told me how to do it, how to clean it and how to soak it 24 hours, 12 to 24. I do 24 hours because it's got this smell on it that... Anyway, I'm one of those people. My nose, My nose knows, so I have to soak it for 24 hours. And then I don't eat it normal, like, regular. It might taste like applesauce. It looks like applesauce, but I mix it with mango most times. One time I had strawberries. I didn't have any mangoes, and I wanted to make it. I was in the process of making it, and I thought I had mangoes in there, and I didn't have any more. So, because, I got a child in here, so sometimes you think you have something in that refrigerator, and it's not in there. Anyway, I mixed strawberries. I have fresh strawberries. I normally keep me some strawberries organic, but and I did that, and it was good. I add a little bit of sweetener. My sweetener is grade A maple syrup. I don't know if any of you heard of that. It's filled with vitamins and nutrients. I used to do the lemonade diet, like Beyonce used to do, but I did it before Beyonce was her. It's called the Master Cleanse, and oh my God, it's good. It cleanses your system, gets rid of any toxins, and everybody should do that at least once a year. I used to do it every 6 months, but it's a lot of psych, because you're not going to be eating anything. You're only going to be doing liquids. So I still use that as my sweetener. I haven't gone back to sugar. And I want to be my healthiest, best self. If I told you my age, you probably wouldn't believe me. And it's all good, I don't feel my age. I do not want to feel my age. You understand? So I'm just loving this life. I'm loving life, and I'm trying to do what God put me on this planet to do. So there's so much more to me than just, podcasting, working a 9 to 5, being a speaker. There's other things. And he wants me to do those. In order for me to carry these things out, I have to be healthy. So that's what the plan is. And I'm just glad you guys tuned in. I'm glad you're listening. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I did want to add to the reason that I do what I do with this. It's because I had been diagnosed a while ago with high blood pressure. I don't have sugar diabetes, but I do have high blood pressure. It's hereditary. It's in my family, and I've lost multiple family members due to the illnesses, ailments, whatever you want to call them. And I don't want to be one of those. I don't want to go because of that. If I go, let it be because it was old age or something other than health issues, So I lost my father when I was in my 20s. He had high blood pressure and sugar diabetes, and it was the sugar diabetes. He went in a diabetic coma. I lost my younger brother more recently than my father. I lost him. He was only 45 at the time. He had high blood pressure. He wasn't taking his medication. And, that's just... I wasn't taking my medication either at the time. When he told me that he had it, and, I wasn't taking my medication. I just figured, well, they said it only hides the symptoms. It doesn't cure anything, Then I was trying to take it somewhat. But, the reality of it is, if you want to live, you have to do what you have to do, okay? I'm not saying don't listen to your doctor. By all means, you need to listen to your doctor. I'm just saying eat healthy, because they're not saying take the medication and then you don't have to eat right. No, you have to eat healthy and take your medication. Read those boxes. If you're buying any kind of food that has labels on it, instead of something that has grown and is healthy, you need to be reading those labels and make sure that there's low to no sodium in them, okay? And try the gluten-free. I can't tell you what these things are going to taste like. Sodium, I was told, gives a lot of things the flavor. Some of us don't eat meat at all, and you only eat plant-based. And I tried that. But those plant-based foods are very high in sodium. They do not work for me. I'm not saying what it'll do for you, but if you have a problem with high blood pressure, read those ingredients like I told you, okay? Because I used to love my bacon, and then they had the faking bacon. Well, they don't call it that. They call it, what do they call it? Morning strips, bacon strips, plant-based bacon strips, something like that. I call it faking bacon. But I hadn't had bacon for so long that when I was eating those, they kind of taste like bacon. And I was like, you know. And I'm thinking, you got more sodium than bacon. So I was like, oh, we can't do that. So you got to leave it all alone. I had to leave it all alone because I get this, it starts like a dull throb. Then it's on both sides. And then it gets so intense, that light, sound, I mean, everything bothers me. I just want to turn up and ball up in a knot and just, it's like, when I say bothers me, it's like, it's a migraine. And, oh, the vibration of light, let alone the vibration of sound. I can't do it because it's just too much. And that's when my sodium is high. I know that. I had a good weekend. I had good service yesterday. I tried this new church. Well, it's not new. I went there a couple of times now with my friend in Cheshire. And I like it. I like it. He likes it. It's different for us. But I like it. And I don't know. I'm still church hopping. I told him I want to try another one. I don't think he liked that. I think he wants to stay put. But we'll decide. We'll decide. Excuse me. I am tired, y'all. But I love you guys. And I miss you guys. And I care. And like I was saying, I wanted to share something with you about domestic violence. Domestic violence is not just physical abuse. Domestic violence also comes in the form of financial abuse. If someone is taking advantage or, using up your credit without your knowledge or without your permission, and not with no intention of paying it back because it's not their credit and they don't care, that's abuse. If someone verbally assaults you, they live in your household, they're close to you, that's verbal abuse. If someone says things, harmful things to make you feel bad about who you are as a person, crushing your ego or just crushing your spirits, that's emotional abuse. So we live with these things in our household. Maybe it's their household and you're living with them, and you allow them to continue to give you this form of abuse because you feel like this is what you deserve, or you feel like that's what love is about. Honesty, it's not always honesty on their part. First of all, we're supposed to live and let live. We're supposed to love one another. If someone really loves you, they may tell you something and how it is, but they're not going to keep sticking and stabbing you with that thing. Once the message has gotten across, acknowledge what they've said and try to improve or work on what it is, if it applies to you. If it's something that they're just shouting out at you in anger or something, it may not really apply to you. It may be something that they're going through and they're just expressing. I'm not a doctor. I'm against any kind of domestic violence. And I want you to call this number and get help, okay? 1-800-799-SAFE. SAFE 7233. You figure it out. It's on the keypad. It's on your cell phone. 1-800-799-SAFE. All right. I want everybody to have a wonderful new year. I will be talking with you guys again in 2 weeks. I want you to enjoy your Motivational Monday. Continue to repeat your affirmations of meditation and love on one another. Stop being so harsh with each other. Love yourself, okay? And share this episode with a friend. Share it. You can tune in on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, Good Pods, by Google. And you can watch on YouTube, okay? I just love talking to you guys. Chat with you later, Gator.